I don't think I'll ever be any more straight up and truth than who I am and what I will say from the get. The state of America, terrible, worst it's ever been in. The state of the people, ever so racist, ever so nasty, specifically towards their treatment towards black people. You know, you've been more or less put in better positions than black people. You have better finances, you have better schools, you have better economies, which you have actually isolated black people from. And the actual mere idea and the fact that you still have the audacity to scrutinize black people on the media and scrutinize black people on the streets when you have never in your life walked the shoes of a black man or put on the perspective or received the insight of a black man, it shows me that this is nothing more than a modern day tradition of what is currently what has been impacting black people for the longest time possible with no apparent change. And it is very important that you go to any black person living in the lowest income areas, the number one root cause of their struggle is not corona. It is not what's going on with the news or the Kardashians. The number one core root of the black man's struggle is the inability of white America to accommodate for the black man as a human being, simply because of that. Not even asking for the American wealth or the jobs, but the mere civil treatment of the black man is the biggest downfall of why this country is vacant. Nobody ever in their right-minded life would want to live in a country that promotes that they are the land of the free, where in reality everybody is carrying firearms at risk and fear. Some people are at fear for what black men will do to them as a result of what they've been doing to black men, and then black men are at fear at what the masters have been doing to them and continue to do to them moving onwards. The image painted that this is a good land just because you can fabricate your truths with deteriorating wealth and with the shedding and the sacrificing of many black people has been probably dated. The most immoral practice that could ever be noted in history, to the point where everybody, I feel, except for these Americans, are turning the page and making a new way and an appropriate lifestyle for themselves. It is only the American way of living that would ever try and justify such a crippled, a stone old act. And this is the sad reality you will find for as long as many people don't actually come to that realization that it is nothing more than the pain, the inner fear, and the lack of ability that white Americans have proven that they lack to evolve, to grow, to develop, and to even just be at peace with themselves. Never mind peace with the black man, because I'm telling you right now, with all that money and with all the benefits you have, I can guarantee you this is amongst the most powerful economy in the world, and you are learning a lot. You find more joy from children skipping the streets of West Africa. You will find more joy in the lives that they live, despite perhaps possibly having less than what the average American child has. But the average American child is still a stubborn, spoilt Barbie, to the point where the inability to actually comprehend culture and the inability to actually focus on the real important things of life beyond scrutinizing black people on the streets is the biggest highlight that they have never been able to address. And it is quite a shame that such a group, so entitled, right? So much structure within them still have to rely on black people for everything they do, and at the same time, as they rely on black people, they also seek occasions to further spread the black people as far as they can, because they know that the biggest danger and the biggest threat to them was and has always been the biggest danger, which is the day that black people form their economy and that black people actually learn how to deal with their own circumstances. And should anybody put their finger on any black child, I guarantee you the entire black community will turn their finger on you, and they will realize exactly what you have done, and you will be facing you thought you were having trouble with that child. You do not want to see a black man. And above a black man, or should I say in addition to a black man, the last thing you want to deal with is a black woman who realized that you disrespected her son. This can be avoided if you had some degree of insights, but these Americans are so void, empty-headed crackers to the point where they don't have any sort of common sense amongst anybody who they do not perceive to be like them. You can outdo them in your school systems as a black man, and they will feel some kind of way. They will feel offended. Whereas in reality, you can learn from that black man, and you can learn about the skills and the qualities that put him on. You will never find the day that an American is able to actually come to peaceful terms with the fact that they are living in a very secure part of the world from their perspective, for as long as they remain greedy and hungry, and they strive for the moment to leash out onto any black man they see when that black man is doing nothing more than minding his own business. And the only reality you'll come to is when you realize you are in a position right now where you have convinced yourself where you're the majority. As a matter of fact, you are the minority. You do not outnumber the country of Nigeria alone, which I believe will have 3 times the population of the United States. If not with West Africa, you will never outnumber the number of black people who you have taken from Africa and decided to put into a system which you know is cleverly designed for whiteness and opposes anybody of black skin, but you make it seem like it's completely not. As far as the structure in which you work on deceit and manipulation is concerned. And so I would just say, let us as black people realize who exactly we are, where we are, and most importantly, do not ever feel the need to conform to a group of people who do not accept you, because I guarantee you, if you work on yourself, you would never feel the need to be accepted by somebody else. And this is what the white people are trying to hinder: your ability to progress within yourself, your mere ability to even breathe or to even have a peaceful right of living. You will find that anytime a black civilization has ever had any peace, the white people would always come through and feel the need to trod and step and to conquer and to divide and to eradicate. And this is the sad reality that you will find black people facing as we live today.